There's a lot of things that makes one rental at a time special, in my opinion, but the most important thing are the millionaire contributors that come back each and every week. And why is that important? It's because they share what they're doing in their business today, not what happened yesterday or what is happening tomorrow. No theoretical nonsense here. We have people that are in the mix doing real stuff. So, Omar, first off, let me say Happy Father's Day. It just passed, so Happy Father's Day to you. And yeah, what's going on in your business now?
Yeah, thanks, Michael. Happy Father's Day to you too. Hope you
Appreciate that.
enjoyed it in Vegas. And yeah, you know what's crazy? This, yeah, I've been doing this for 21 years, and this, I've been flipping for what since 2009, and I've never had a house burned down.
No, you never had a fire?
Never, I've never had a fire that has just demolished the house.
Oh, okay.
Anything that I've owned.
Right.
I've purchased some that we flipped and just
Yeah.
whatever, like wholesaled, but not that that was a property that I was keeping and or trying to fix up. So this is a
Wow.
story.
Okay. Well, first off, let me just tell you, I think you're lucky to go 20 some odd years with not that happening. So it sounds like we're going to get some juicy details. But it's happened to Olivia and I three times, I think. Three times.
Oh geez.
Yeah. So what happened? What's going on? What happened with your first fire event?
Yeah, man, it's crazy. I bought a property a couple years ago, 2020, I believe, 5 parcels. We talked about it
Oh, I
before.
remember this one. Yeah.
One parcel had a house on it, 4 other ones were vacant. I sold the 4 other ones and I 1031 exchanged it into some units.
I remember.
Okay. And there was one parcel that was left. And I'm like, okay, well, what are we going to do here? So I had it on the market. Height Science 2020, by the way, everyone. We had offers at 130K just for the building, right? The
Yeah.
house. It was still it was still salvageable, put it that way. It could be remodeled, sold for 260, 270, no problem.
Okay.
I didn't take the $130,000 offer. I said, no, let's remove it. I'm going to go ahead and remodel this house, right?
Okay.
And
All
then
right.
we had more issues on other properties, so my crews are everywhere else except there. And
Oh,
I, paid for it in cash a long time ago. So I'm like, all right, it'll just sit there. I was like, you know what? Let's just throw it back on the market, see what happens.
okay.
120,000 bucks, 125K I listed it for. I had an offer for 135, some 203K loan, 30-day escrow, and then I had some other offers at 118, 120,
Okay.
117 cash. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and just make a decision here come Monday, yesterday, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And on Sunday morning, Father's Day, I get a text message from an agent that showed the property on Friday, and she tells me, "Hey, Omar, your house on Laguna
Blah blah
Seca is
blah.
burnt." Yeah, and I'm like, "Really?" And she sent me a picture, and it was completely burnt to the ground. And I'm like, "Are you effing kidding me? This is crazy."
Wow.
So it's Father's Day. We take the whole family. We drive out there and we walk it, and I'm like, this is absolutely insane. I put it on my story that the
Yeah.
whole house burned down except the the cast iron tub.
Oh no. So
Yeah.
you find out Sunday, it's already happened. So it happened. No, it happened Friday, I guess, because you
No,
said
it happened. It happened on Sunday morning at 4 o'clock in the morning.
all right. So an agent sees it Friday. She goes back to see it Sunday. It's now burnt to the ground, and she's like, "Did you know?"
No, she saw Friday. She drove by because she lived in the area. Her
Okay.
husband and her were smelling some smoke, and it came from that house at 5 o'clock in the morning, 6 o'clock in the morning.
Oh
And
no.
then I drove, and then all of the neighbors called, and I mean, everybody was calling the fire department. They
Of
showed up at
course.
4 o'clock in the morning. Yeah. So
Put it on. So all right. So you get to the property, let's call it 10 a.m., whatever it is. It's now out. It's no longer on, it's destroyed. It's no longer
destroyed.
affecting other properties. So that's good. Um, what's the first thing you do when you get out of the car?
I'm like, is this shit really happening right now? Like, and in my head, I'm like, immediately, I'm like, I should have just sold this damn house for 130 cash when I
Yeah.
had the chance, took
Yeah.
that money and just used it, right? And of course, not that we get greedy, but we try to maximize every single dollar out of majority of the houses. And obviously, this does come from losing, six figures on another flip. And it's like,
I
okay, I need to
remember.
recoup as much as possible, right?
Yeah, I
Just
remember.
in general, just to increase my top line. But
So
so
I got
yeah,
it. So you owned it free and clear. So when you own it free and clear, you don't have a mortgage. Insurance is not required. So did you have insurance on it? Did you
of
did you
course I did.
Okay. Okay. Oh, I was getting I thought the punchline was, damn it, Zuber, I didn't get insurance. So you
No,
do have
seriously.
insurance.
Yeah, I was tripping out. I'm like, dude, do I even have insurance on this thing? Like, oh my gosh. I was
Oh
telling
no.
Alyssa, I was like, hey, do we have insurance? And I'm sitting here going on the phone at like six
Somebody,
o'clock
yeah.
in the morning.
Yeah.
And then I see my they send me a list of all the properties, right? And
Yeah. You're
I'm
like,
looking, I'm like, look, there it is.
yes.
Yes. So so I guess we'll see. I mean, we've already initiated the claim
Yeah.
um
So did you
this
so a couple
morning.
of things. Now that you have insurance, I can walk you through what I think happens from here. But one question everybody will ask is, do you know how it started? Was it something electrical in the house? Was it just a squatter that destroyed it? Was it kids monkeying around? Does anybody know? Did the fire department tell you or give you a report?
Not yet. They were closed yesterday, so
Oh,
today
okay.
I will be getting the I guess the investigation
Yeah, there'll
for
be
the
a
fire
report.
department,
Yeah.
and then they're
So
going to tell me what the cause of fire was, electrical or some
something
tweakers.
else. Yeah, you never know, right? I've had both situations. Actually, let me think. No, all the ones that I've been a part of were human caused. Um,
And that doesn't change
yeah.
anything with insurance.
No, I mean, one person went to jail, but the others were accidental. At least that's how it was classified. One of them was
Right.
a kid
Okay.
playing with a micros or a magnifying glass, if you can believe that. Crazy.
Oh wow, that's
Yeah, he
crazy.
was. Yeah, it's just stupid stuff. But so this is what happens, at least for us. We've been through it 2 or 3 times now. So
Okay.
you get the phone call, utter loss, you freak out, you verify insurance, you
Uh-huh.
initiate a claim. And
Yeah.
then for me, because we have property managers, we don't do anything else. They contact our property manager, they go on site, they do because my all my policies are replacement policies. So they go, hey,
Right.
if you're going to build this structure again, it was 1,250 square foot, 3 bedroom, 2 bath, it would cost X. Let's just say 200 grand. Then there's our deductible, this, that, the other. They cut us a check. I think the first time from the phone call to find the claim to get the check was like 3 weeks.
That's not bad.
I was shocked. I thought it was a 6 month process. I was shocked.
Yeah, that's quick.
So the other two, I think, were over a month and some of that I think was because of COVID. Just everything was slower. But assuming you have a coverage, assuming it's replacement costs like ours, um, we two of them, we took the check, scraped the lot, and sold the lot. The third one,
Okay,
we
let's talk
rebuilt.
about that.
Yeah,
You took the check, scraped the lot, sold the lot.
correct.
Okay. Now, did you have to remove the slab or just leave the
No, we
slab?
took the structure, the slab, the foundation, I think they call it, but yeah, the slab was still there. No, still
Okay,
there.
cool. The second one.
Yeah, the other one was we rebuilt. It was in the right part of town. We got all the money, and yeah, we just rebuilt.
Okay. And when you rebuilt, you use the insurance money for the rebuild plus your
Yeah.
own.
Yep.
Do you have it still currently as a rental or did you
Yeah.
sell it?
Yeah. No, it's one of the ones that will likely pass on to our daughter. It's the right location, the right, and now the house is completely new. It used to be 75 years old. Now it's like 2.5 years. So yeah, we're happy with it.
Oh, so it's recent. Okay, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty recent.
Wow. Okay, so then that's the plan. So now check this. The four lots that are around
Yeah.
that are sold.
Yeah.
They're all breaking ground, or they're about to break ground. It's county, it's not city,
Yeah.
so the requirements are a little bit less.
Yeah.
Or not as tight. And they're going to be sold for I think 489, 500K,
Dude, Omar, stop this.
1,900 square feet.
Scrape the lot, sell it. Just move on. You don't want to build anything. You don't want to build that lot. Just
No,
sell it. Take the check.
all right.
Take the check, move on, put it behind you. Let's not divert Omar's focus.
See, okay, Michael, this is what I'm talking about. So then, check this out. If it depends on what I get on the insurance as well, though, right? If they give me
Well,
$200,000, or it's a 2-1.
They're only going to rebuild. They're not going to build it to the new. They're going to build. They're going to give you a number to rebuild the 2-1. They're not going to give you, oh, you can build a 3-2 now. That's not what they're going to do. They're going to give you what it would cost to rebuild the existing or the old structure.
So $1.50 a square foot.
I have no idea, but sounds right.
Yeah. Okay. So if I do get 150K, 1,000 square feet, 900.
Yeah, it's more than the 130 you were gonna get.
That's true.
And
I got the
you
lot.
can still sell the lot.
Yep.
And you put it all behind you.
Okay. I'll make a good, 200,000. Let's call it 50 grand for the lot, 150,000 for the, it's all day long.
And then you can use the capital elsewhere. You don't divide focus. That whole 5-lot thing is behind you. And you came out smelling like a rose. There are worse things.
Yeah. Okay. All right. That's cool. Well,
there you go. You broke your cherry, your first firehouse.
I broke the cherry. Yep, exactly.
There you go, man. Well, this is what happens in real life when you deal with real experts. Stuff happens. It's not always sunshine and rainbows and unicorns. Sometimes tweakers or old wires burn stuff down. This is just part of it. I will tell you, the first time I went through this, I was scared as hell. I was like, they're going to screw me, blah, blah, blah. But thankfully, it was a remarkably easy process. My property manager took good care of us as well. They did all the inspections with the, I guess they call it the claims agent. And it proved out to be a lot less stressful than I had feared. So hopefully the same is for you.
Let's hope so, Michael. I'm going to take your advice, though. Let's rock and roll.
There you go, man. Well, if somebody wanted to follow this story, because I'm guessing it'll be lots of fun Instagram stories soon, where would they go?
Guys, go to my IG at Invest with Omar, and I'll be plugging you guys along with the whole process of it. We're going to do some content tomorrow there at the site, on location, with a bunch of rubbish and rubble everywhere. It's all black. It's crazy. It's going to be good for content.
Smells. Yeah. It smells. Yeah. It's got a unique smell. Yeah. Yeah. Well, thank you for doing all that. Again, my hope for you is it's as smooth and easy as it was for us. And yeah, dude, come on, stop kidding yourself. Sell it, scrape the lot, move on.
And Michael, I'm gonna sell it and literally probably just utilize that money for the ADU in another area.
There you go. Better off. Thanks, buddy. Take care.
All right.